Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live once again on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in the great state of Texas. If you live in Florida, wow. If you live in the Gulf Coast, if you live in the East Coast, wow. What happened? So the regular routine when I see the uh, number one person, that's when I start to show the regular show. But yes, I'm here. A friend of mine said you need to get back in the saddle again. Yes, I am getting back on the saddle again. It's very, very hard. It's very, very difficult because my video. I got videos I got, and I'm so lazy. So I got to get back into it. There's some videos that I have on the Ghibli that I haven't put out yet, so I'll be doing that. I got to do that, but I got to figure out some things. We're gonna go ahead and start the show because I don't see anybody watching me. Anybody. Somebody's watching me. No. So we're gonna start the show here. Let's get started. Okay. Well, we'll get started right after this word. Good afternoon, content creators. Out of breath already. Out of breath already. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. Everybody on the East Coast and the West Coast. It is noon on the West Coast. On the East Coast, it is 3 o'clock on the East Coast. And yesterday, first and foremost, wow, what happened to the East Coast? With all that rain, I've been watching the news. If you want to watch the news, the weather report, go to WABC. They're showing subways were flooded in New York City. I think this is other than the superstorm Sandy that ever happened, whatever that. The state of New Jersey is on a state of emergency. So if you get ready to go on the cruise this weekend in New Jersey, the port in New Jersey, you might have some delays. There's reason is what's going on with the weather. I won't call it climate change, but it's the season. It's the season. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Good Tuesday afternoon. I hope you had a great morning. I hope you had a great lunch. We got some things to talk about, but I was looking at it today. I love news. All kinds of news. All kinds of news stories. And I found one article. I'm going to try to bring it up. And I was looking at it, and it basically what it said. Hold on. Let's do the dun, 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 dun. Either way, I have it all that but ready to go. Here we go. Got to move all this. Yes, I got to move all that stuff. Go ahead and do that. You guys, if you want to come in, the link is up there. Want to come in? I got a major question for you. As soon as I find it on my phone, here we go. Okay, guys. Now this is crazy. We all know about Titanic and what happened in the 1900s. Touchdown from England going to New York City. They hit an iceberg and sank and all of We all know about it. Now, my question is, if somebody's going to build a better Titanic and call it Titanic 2, would you get on that ship? Well, it might be a billionaire from Australia, a billionaire from Australia, named Clyde Palmer, Australian billionaire, is the person did the Titanic 2 project. He is the chairman of the Blue Star Line. Wow. I thought they went out of business with the Titanic, but it's still here. The Blue Star Line, they make cruise ships. The replica of the famous ship Palmer's vision is to create a modern version of Titanic, complete with several designs, but updated safety features. The project has been announced to target launch date of 2021. Hello, my files. How you doing? Always here. Thank you for showing. So the thing is, this billionaire from Australia is going to build, Clyde Palmer is going to build a replica of a Titanic. He's going to call it Titanic 2. He's going to call it Titanic 2. Would you get on it? Now, when I read that article, I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. But I read it, and if it's up to date with the latest safety issues, did I go near the iceberg and all that stuff? I might go on this cruise. I might go on this cruise. Titanic 2, and they're gonna do the same route, but the original went to from England to New York City. Now, I would do that. I would do that route on a modern-day version of Titanic. Yeah, I would do that, but it's gonna cost a lot. But I will be the first. I will be the first black man to be on the Titanic. And then Bill, once on the Adventures, will be right behind me. Because I know he likes, Bill likes to compliment me whatever I do. And yes, thanks to Bill, once on Adventures, one of my students doing great. They're doing great. He's doing great. One of my students doing very, very good. But his channel, him and his friend does a show Wednesdays and Thursdays. I give more shows because I'm on every day. But yeah. So the subject of the day is: would you go on a Titanic 2? Put your answer underneath the chat. I appreciate that. Yes or no? But why or if would you go on a Titanic 2? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Show YouTube that I'm back because it's been a minute. It's been a minute, so yeah. I'm doing the reverse for sure, so yeah. Okay, so the Titanic 2. So I read that. I said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Okay, so storyline number 2, there is a tropical wave right in the middle of the state of Florida and then towards the Gulf of Mexico. Now that hurricane hunters are going to go through the fight the plane there, it looks like it's like 40% chance to develop a geometric storm for this weekend. Why am I talking about this? Because we have 2 ports. Actually, we have 3 ports. One in Tampa. Then you have New Orleans, in that Galveston. So if this develops into a tropical storm or a hurricane, or if it doesn't develop at all, it's all heavy rain, heavy winds. We got one. Yes, we got one shot of adventures at the chat. Let me go to okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and do this. See, I gotta go back over here. Go here, look at that. Make sure that it's down. Yep, Titanic. But yeah, Bill, see here today. He's gonna the guy doing that building replaced it for Titanic, but it's gonna be updated for the latest safety features. I think they're gonna be able to. He said he's gonna build it. We done, but yeah, I absolutely go on that one. I'll be. Well, I guess I'll be the only black man on Titanic. On Titanic, yes, it's Embarkation Nation, Sarah, Jennifer, and Matthew. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Welcome. We are talking about the most important issues of the day. Would you go on the Titanic too? Put on the check yes or no and tell me why you will, why you would not go on Titanic. I said absolutely. I will go on that cruise. It's not going to bother me. Uh, it's going to do. It's going to complete its mission from England to New York. I would do that. I would do that cruise in a heartbeat. No, Derek and Valentine did not a same, not they did a cruise from Europe to New York City, and they went to the same spot where the Titanic sank. Basically, he said they stayed there for about 10 minutes to do the horn, to do the moment silence, and all that stuff. Yeah, that would be very eerie. Uh, but the lady saying, but yeah, they got sonar, and they'll stay away from the icebergs, the North Atlantic. You know what? That is breaking news. I didn't hear. I did not. Oh, that is breaking news. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some breaking news. Breaking news coming from Embarkation Nation, saying that a Margaritaville at sea is coming to Galveston. I haven't heard this news. Am I excited about it? Okay, hold on. Let me see, I got some news. Margarita steering wheel, let's see. Oh, okay, somebody sent me some information. It wasn't a Titanic, it was a Olympic. Uh, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, that's the information. Uh, okay, let's see. Margarita Sea There it is. Uh-huh. I don't. You know what? You know what? I don't know if I'm going on that cruise. You know me. I need a 7 day. I I need a very comfortable. I need it has to be a 7 day cruise. That'll just be 5 day cruise. Don't cut it. Definitely. Now, if they have a 3 day cruise for next year, I could put that for our class reunion, 40th class reunion cruise. Margaritas, that's it. I'll probably do that for them. Uh, the Olympic? No, I think it was proven. Uh, uh, Robert, what is his name? Uh, James Cameron, the creator of Titanic, he did an actual dive on the site, and they found the rear, they found that big old butt of Titanic, instead of Titanic. Yeah. There, by the way. Okay. Bama Noah is in the house. Oh, by the way, Bama, how did it go at the doctor's office? Please give me a part how to go. Do you have to go over to the hospital or anything like that? I think it's not easy. But the question of the day, Bama, when you go on Titanic 2, I get a message. I'm getting a message everywhere. Okay, the doctor's office. Okay, you're in the doctor's office now. Okay. Well, keep me informed. The question of the day. The question of the day. Would you go on Titanic 2? And my question is, yes, I would. I would go on Titanic 2 because, especially if you are a content creator, you know how many videos I'd be famous on? Only, yes. Uh, uh, so, well, Jennifer has some other breaking news. Hold on. Jennifer's doing all the news today. Okay, here we go. I think, yeah. We got breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. We always like breaking news over here. Southwest Airlines is doing their flight from, I think it's from Florida to the St. Thomas. Yeah, I think it's one of the Houston to St. Thomas, one of those places. Uh, I'm not a fan of okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of Southwest Airlines. I'm good for yeah, it's better. Oh yeah, we got to do the finger test. Yeah, the finger test is something else. Wow. Yes, guys, I understand what you're talking about. The other test, yeah, the finger test. Or you just to give them the finger. Hey, doc, here to you. Oh, hey, doc, pull my finger. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully everything's okay. I hope everything's pretty good. Just keep us informed. Can't wait to see your videos again. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your neighbors, tell your mailman, tell the U.S. government. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah. So, dang it, man, some breaking news. Uh, Matt Denver put out the news today. Maybe, maybe she should be just coming up here and be my co-host. Yeah, I think you should be my co-host, Jennifer. Do you like the 3 minute news? Uh, yeah, if you want to be my news reporter, you can be my news reporter, and Sherry can be the weather girl. We have we have 30 minutes or how many hours news. I'm down with that. Hopefully he has the phone. Oh, ouch. Yeah, you probably not. Hopefully you doesn't use the middle finger. I know what you're talking about, man. Well, I have not had that pleasure. You know what? I probably didn't hear my name. Hey, it's the weather girl. Weather girl and weather girl report. We're talking about you. We're talking about a cruise news channel. We have a breaking news from Jennifer. Well, I need a weather girl. Come on and talk about the weather report. Speaking of weather, I know you're in the middle of a tropical wave that's in the middle of Florida. It's heading out to the Gulf of Mexico. So it's going to be out and in and out, in and out. So it's like 40%. Yes, a tropical depression. Now, for those of you who want to know, a tropical depression is a tropical wave, wind and rain. It's the middle of the cruises that are coming back into Galveston and coming back to coming back from Galveston and coming back from New Orleans. Yeah, this will be a good time to make sure you get in touch with your cruise. Well, if you're out coming back from Colorado, Mexico, there might be some delays uh, this weekend. If you're going to fly in, you better go in. Uh, by the way, if you're going to fly in for your cruise this weekend, make sure you contact your airline. Make sure they're on schedule. Make sure they don't have no delay. That's why, man, dude's going to let right. Uh, oh yeah, okay. Man, Jeff is going on in the news today. Okay, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got my number one news reporter. Talking about some stuff here. I can read. Princess Cruise News, Iowa Business Fire Response, every morning emergency response. Wow. Bye. I expressed for Illinois expertise on the first day of the 1897 to Greenland. The love boat on fire for you. Carnival Liberty was ended on. Uh-oh. Carnival Liberty returned back to New Orleans after Dry Dog refreshed. Carnival Cruise Line is back in New Orleans with new venues, water park, upgrades, and more. But yes, I am not. Well, I've been on the Jubilee, the greatest cruise of all time. You know what? I cannot go back to a smaller cruise because I go back on that and say, where's the rest of the trip? This is just enough. But yes, when it comes to Carnival, I don't know. But yes, guys, this weekend, today is Tuesday, so this weekend in the Gulf of Mexico, you might have some delays. That's why I always say, when you're coming back on a cruise, there might be some delays. You should not get the earliest flight. For this reason, that's why the hurricane season are less expensive. Well, it's expensive, but it's not expensive like it was. Uh, and yeah, you got me guys. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, there's a lot of delays when you go, especially during hurricane season. For this reason, you always don't get the earliest flight because some of those cruise ships come in late, like this weekend. It's gonna be a challenge. I don't have anybody that knows that's on a cruise right now. So, hopefully we'll find some information next couple days. Yes, hurricane season, baby. So everybody wants to know what's going on. The number one news story. The number one news story is a billionaire. See if I can get his name. Yeah, I can't read. I cannot read. All right. Okay. An Australian billionaire, Clive Palmer, an Australian billionaire, is the person ahead of Titanic 2 project. He is the chairman of Blue Star Line. As the one that built the Titanic, the first one. So he wants to build the new one, the replica of the famous ship. Palmer's vision is to create a modern version of Titanic, complete with similar designs like the boat deck, upgrade safety features. The project will be announced. Has been announced. The target launch date was 2027. Now, would you put that Titanic in your bucket list? I might put it on my bucket list. Let's see. Declare. Yeah. But yeah, so it's literally. Now, there is a movie called Titanic 2. And if you want to check it out, just go Titanic 2. I think it's on YouTube. I think it was made like 10 years ago, but there is an actual movie Titanic 2. That's the one that was modernized, but I gotta say that went down too. So, I just think I I'm just saying I be jibbery about get on that, but lightning can't strike twice. You've been struck by lightning. You if you haven't struck by lightning or you haven't been by a shark, you probably don't want to go on that. Just say. Um, I Another movie that I like, The Poseidon Adventure, 1970s, 1970s flick. Good movie. They had Gene Hackman, great actor. He passed away, but Poseidon Adventure is a story about the U.S. SS Poseidon on its last voyage. Uh, traveling in the Mediterranean. It got killed by a tsunami wave. Good movie. If you have not seen that movie, it's a good movie. Good acting. But yeah, I think it was a good movie. I think it was a good movie to watch. And they also made a modern day version called Poseidon. That sucked. The current one is based like 9 years, 10 years ago. They had a Fergie on it. I said, man, she doesn't sing it. I don't know what she is. Anyway, so they made that one. That was not a good movie either. But yeah. So I put it underneath, yes or no. Titanic is one of those movies you want to see. And by the way, if you're going to go on this cruise, don't watch Titanic and don't watch Jaws. Say, don't watch Jaws or Titanic. Because you can watch go on there like your first cruise. So, uh, the storyline number 2, we're talking about the weather situation, what's going to happen this week in the Gulf of Mexico. If you get motion sickness, and if it's your first cruise, you probably need to contact your doctor, get some extra motion sickness, sickness medicine, get the patch, especially this weekend, early next week. The sea's going to be a little bit choppy. If it's not a storm, not but it's just heavy rain, heavy wind. It's going to be choppy. They're going to try to do its best with the stabilizers, but hey, you never know. I don't need it. I don't need it. Because I'll be doing the Drake Jake test. Go to rock and roll, don't bother me. But yeah, so you got to worry about that. Guys, don't forget, the key thing is, this is hurricane season. There's a lot of things that been happening. It's getting busy. And by the way, other than the Atlantic and the Gulf, you got to remember the Pacific. Once on the Vintage, Gary go on a cruise on the Pacific in August. He's going to go on the Navigator Seas. By the way, if you want to know about the Navigator Seas, check out my video on the Navigator Seas. Me and my best financial advisor on that cruise. Way too much fun. There's some video that I haven't put out yet. I got to get permission by the financial advisor. Permission to show some of that video. This video I got on my computer I can show. Okay, I ask their permission before I ever do that. To say it's one of the things. It's one of those things you just gotta do. Maybe I should do that now. No, I won't do it now. You kill me. You won't. If I put it on, if I put that video on, what we did on that cruise, you probably never talk to me again. Oh, Bill is on his birthday cruise. That's right. Yeah, so he's on that birthday cruise. If he goes live, you know what? If he goes live, we gotta put him on. Everybody get together, wish her happy birthday. I gotta get my voice together and see a wonderful, a wonderful birthday surprise. Let's put it that way. Because remember this is PG-18. Yeah. one of the guys that since 18, you got to re-put NC-17. That's a different story, but different time. But yes, Bill's birthday is coming out. He'll be on the Navigator Seas. Check out my video about the Navigator Seas. If you like it, if you have not been on a Caribbean cruise, it's crazy fun. Bill, Bill, he is lurking. Uh, he is lurking. I know he's hanging around. See if I see if I make a mistake. Uh, you want to talk about? You know what? That's a good question. You want to talk about the cruise? I think he's gonna talk about it Thursday or Friday because he does his own show, and that's one of my students. Yes, One Star Adventure. He's been my student. I'm so proud of One Star Adventures. He's one of my students. Vacation Nation is one of my students. Destination Fun is one of my students. I'm so proud. I feel like a sensei. But yes, the sensei is back. I'll be back every single day at this time. Sensei. Yes, I am. I'm due every single day. That is a breaking news. I'm doing every day at 3 o'clock Eastern, Saturday and Sunday. You know why? Because I got a big mouth. My friend said I got a big mouth. I need to talk. I need to get motivated. I need to get energized. I just can't just say home and say, nothing else to do. But yes, that's why I'm doing this. By the way, I said to stay away from TikTok. TikTok will be. I won't talk about TikTok, but yeah, it's TikTok is my kryptonite. Let's put it that way. TikTok is my kryptonite. Yeah. Sherry, when you come up, can you come up, please? Tell us about the weather report. Tell us what's going on in Florida. If you don't mind, it can take like 1 minute to tell what's going on. Everybody wants to know. This weather system in Florida is going to change. It's going to change a lot of people's vacation because if it forms, funny people don't know, if it forms in the Gulf of Mexico, if it does not form, that's a lot of moisture, a lot of heavy wind, big waves. It's going to affect something, especially this weekend, especially when people are going out. Am I working out every day? Yeah, it's my workout. um, you know what? I might do that. You know what? Because my cleaning lady said, "Are you gonna walk today?" I might be feeling that. Okay, so you can right now. So got an emergency email from my phone. Okay, so you're under fast one. It flies flood watch till 11 So 11 p.m. I'm telling you, if you want to get your channel running back again like it was, you need to do a live weather report for Florida. You and what's his face? You and Donnie should do like a live web report. Well, you just go out there, get an umbrella and wear a dress out there. Wear a dress out there, an umbrella, wear a dress out there. This is this is Sherry's weather report, and I'm doing it live. I guarantee you get some views. I guarantee I guarantee you get some views for doing that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I will do that. But I'm telling you, it would be very, very cute to do that. You'll get some views. But yes, so right now I only have eight. You know what? I dropped some hours, and yes, I got to build up my hours. That's why I'm doing it every day. Um, I'm doing it every day, trying to do it every day. But it's running out of stuff to talk about. But I'm trying to refresh myself every day. Uh, when it comes with that, no, I still got my friends down there in Galveston. I, I need to talk to them and see if they do what they what report. But yes, uh, sometimes it feel like a nut. Sometimes, I can't read that. Hold on. Oh, you missed the power hour. Oh, okay. The power hour would not be gone for about another couple weeks. Uh, I'm still. These things right here are water bills. I take two of them a day. This thing makes me feel so much up. I feel like the Gulf of America. The Gulf of America. I feel that. Yes, and I also have water too, Jennifer. I know. Welcome to Z's Gaming Home Theater, which is my other channel. It's my other channel. Z's Gaming Home Theater. We miss you in the church. Yeah, yeah, I will. You know what? My cleaning lady said, are you going to work out today? If I work out tomorrow, I might do that. Because she's going to be doing like a drill sergeant. I get some weight. And yeah, we might just do it. Yeah, she's a drill sergeant. I'm just telling you. She'll give me one of it, and that's for sure. Yeah, she said, yeah, you gonna watch today? But I promised her I was gonna watch. I promised her I'm gonna watch tomorrow. I will be. You know what? I'll be doing that live. Yeah, I will be. Yeah. By the way, I need a different shirt. Uh, most of my shirts won't fit my belly. What's it? Oh yeah, that's like Xbox 360. Xbox 360. Let's see it there. Yeah. I No, I don't think she is. I don't think she. You know what? I think the last time I saw her, she was. You know what? We man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, water. Yes, I got the music for it too. I got creative mix. Oh, I think it was great. Okay, depends. Uh, well, let's see. It depends how bad it is. It's very bad last night. Uh, here's the thing. It has a 40% chance to become a tropical storm, but a tropical depression. Uh, it's not a depression right now. Actually, it's a tropical wave. Uh, mhm. That's what's right. It's no, you know what? As of right now, it's not even it's a tropical wave, but I don't think it'll be a tropical depression because they'll say tropical depression number, uh, tropical depression, then they get a number. If it's tropical storm, they'll name it, but they haven't done it yet. You know what? I love the Weather Channel. And I love my Felicia Combs. You know, she wears those boots to make me walking. She wears the good looking after hours boots. The sun is down now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so guys, since I got your vacation nation and Sherry, they still have not answered my question. They still have not answered my question. Would you go on Titanic 2? And why? Or why not? Would you go on Titanic 2? I always said that a billionaire is going to he's in the process of making a new ship. It's going to be a retro, the same thing like Titanic, but it's going to be updated with the latest security and safety features. It's got a mimic the four stacks of Titanic. But yeah, I will be on that. Yes. And they're going to do the, let's see, yeah, I would go. Yes, I would go. Well, you know what? Bill doesn't want to go on there. I said, hey, I'll be the only brother on that cruise ship. I'll be treated like well. Yes, I will. 20, 2027. That gives me 2 years to save up my money. Uh, to spread up a very special account, put money in it, save it up, and then because you got to fly to go to London. You got London. See, if I do that, see, now that's a good question. Everybody wants to know. It is a good question. Would you go on that? Yes, I would. But I'll go a couple days before launch because how many watch hours do I have? Oh my God, I don't know because I know it's not a lot. It dropped tremendously. I got to build that up. Yeah, it dropped. It dropped a lot. I think it's like in the hundreds. I think it's like one. Yeah, it dropped a lot since this week has been the longest I've been on this year. So it dropped tremendously as far as last year and the year before. I'm trying to build it up, but I know I got to make some videos. I got to find my phone, other phone. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, so I got to make some videos. I guess some other videos I have on my Jubilee. I got to put all that good stuff in there. Hey, DB22, what's happening? What is going on, bro? Oh, yeah, the top story of today, DB. A billionaire from Australia is building a Titanic #2. So it's going to be a replica of Titanic, but it's going to be updated to the latest safety features. So it's going to have the force stack, still have the Titanic, but it's going to be like a modern version. And it'll be ready in 2027. And it's going to do the same moving from England to go to New York. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. And yes, I will be on that cruise. So I got 2 years to get back in shape. Motivation. So I got to probably make a deal with the financial advisor. He goes like, well, if I'm going to pay for this cruise, you got to lose at least 150 pounds. 150 pounds in 2 years. I can do that. No, 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 no. I have 150 hours. I don't even have a no. I went all the way down. I was getting ready to get it too. I went all the way down. I did do a lot of videos. I did do a lot of lives. So I went all the way down. I got to charge up my other phone and find out I can. Uh, this phone has this phone right here has the D Game Hall Theater, YouTube. I got to figure out how to switch it. I will find out and let you know. I'll let you know on tomorrow's show. You guys stay tuned for tomorrow's show. Yes, yes, yes. 150 guests. You won't get on that. Why would you not get on? Why would you not get on the motivated version of Titanic? It's coming up today. Um, I don't think the captain will be stupid enough to go next to the iceberg. No, if not, you see, I was thinking about that. Uh, yeah, I mean, let's see, dang, you need to get those things done. You're almost at 3,000. Yeah. Bring back the power hour and bill collaboration. Well, you know what? You guys talked about, oh, you know what? I need a break in vacation nation. It's fun to be biased. I know what? I don't know. I don't know what the purple crown is. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what the purple crown is. I was wondering, what is that? I know convention, what that is all about. Let's see here. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, I know what I've been trying to. I'm trying to find me the easiest software I can use on this computer because that's where all my videos are. And yeah, all my introductions are on that phone, so I gotta transfer that to my computer, all the videos and stuff like that. I might do that today. 'Cause, this is what I do on it. This right here. This is what I do on it. I eat, I drink, and I watch TV, and I do video games, and watch YouTube, and I'm desperate trying to stay away from TikTok. Because, well, let's just say my doctor says I gotta stay away from TikTok. Yeah, other than that, so let's see. Yeah. Um, so yeah, gotta get back in shape. Let's see. On the Mardi Gras on March. Let's go. Um, March of next year. I might do that. You know what? Uh-oh. Let's see. Uh, I'm trying to see. Need to get to 1,000 by September 1st. Why? Uh, well, see, you know what? StreamYard is, I'm hesitant. Well, yeah. I'm doing the free version of StreamYard um, because the regular price is like $45 a month. If I do that, I'll probably do it in August. If I do that, I gotta be on constantly, uh, 24/7, just to build, just to get back up to do what I was doing before. And I gotta have a lot of people supporting me. They support me now, but I gotta have special guests every day. I gotta have different topics. I gotta have a real show, a real show, and sponsors. Yeah. Or I gotta have somebody come in and say, What is the good deal of cruise news?" Yeah, there we go. I can have you guys, Vacation Nation, since y'all are a travel agent. You can say, "Hey, here's the news." You come up on talk about the deal of the day. It could be like coming in for about 2 minutes and then you go back out. But every day you can say, "Here's a good deal of the day when it comes to cruising or traveling." How about that? How about a deal of the day? I'm looking for a co-host. Let's see here. Hold on. You could be. Uh-huh. You could do all your thoughts on the cruise news. Yeah, I knew that already. It would be good to see you. Hmm. But yeah, I did a cruise news. Cruise news I found one today. As far as that is concerned, I found one today with the billionaire. He wants to build Titanic. My view is this. It's one of those days you're gonna say, "Hey, what do you think? You think we're going?" Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about Titanic. I talked about Titanic 2. Uh, I would. You know what? I said it before. I'll say it again. Uh, if I was see, you know what? Here's the thing. Um, my mom, God bless her soul, her one of her friends was on that food cruise. You know, the Carnival Triangle. The food, and I talked to her yesterday. Sunday was her birthday. I talked to her yesterday, and she was one of the people that was on that food cruise. And she was there was a food cruise from hell. Uh, but yeah, so she was on the triangle, and then so she got a full refund plus a free trip. So she and my mom went on a cruise on a Magic, and one of the greatest times my mom ever had ever since my dad passed away years ago. And they said they had the greatest time on there on that cruise. So I went on the triumph after they rebuilt it after the food cruise. And yes, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. My next cruise. Well, my next cruise or the one on the bucket list. The one on the bucket list will be the Titanic 2, 2027. 2026 will be probably on an MSC cruise out of Galveston next year for my 60th birthday party. I need to talk to Derek and Amanda Bruce and Sydney about that one for next year. I got and needless to say, as far as being a solo cruiser, it's very very difficult to save all that money. Or I could find me a sugar mama. Hey, sugar mama, if I were next year. Hey, sugar mama. Let's see here. So, well, yeah, it's needless to say, um, I'm going to try to do a cruise next year for my 60th birthday. I'm trying to do this, but I'm also trying to get my classmates, but most of them, most of them have plenty of money to do it. Well, my closest classmates will do this cruise, a weekend cruise for the class reunion. But other than that, we're probably going to Woodstock. Yeah. All right, so my next question is, on your past cruises, if you do a casino, how much money did you win on your last casino? Or the last time you won on a cruise? What was the biggest money that you won on that cruise? Um, so because I was on the cruise, I was on the Jubilee. I won 350. and I used almost, I think I used like 75 on a more credit on Jubilee and 350. And yes, I took my money and ran. I sure did. So $350 on a Jubilee. Now, and I'm gonna ask Jennifer and Sherry. They probably know. I think Jennifer will probably know more than I do. There is a limit. You can win on a cruise without taking out taxes. Do you? I need to find out. That's the question. That might be a question for the video for tomorrow. Yeah, are you locked in? Um, MSC, you know what? I did Royal Caribbean. I did Carnival. MSC cruise. Uh, I'm looking forward for that one. I heard. I oh, hold on. We got an answer. Okay. So $1,099. And then after that, they take taxes out. Oh, did they take taxes out of that, or that's how much you actually want? That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not thinking that. I didn't think of that so much. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. That button will show everybody, hey, these back on the steps. And, oh, by the way, not to freak anybody out. You know, I like to do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this. Do you believe the United States Navy has those submarines in the Gulf of Mexico? Do you think they're underneath the cruise ship without them knowing? I think so. This is me. I think they use the cruise ship for fake target practice, for drills. I think they use cruise ships for drills. Those submarines, especially in the middle of Gulf of Mexico, it's real deep in the Gulf of Mexico, like 10,000 feet. And you never know. You never know there's a submarine right behind, underneath you, just listening. So if you're doing, I'm telling you, if you're doing some freaky stuff in the cabin, those guys in the submarine will kill you. I bet you, I guarantee they have stories. Yeah, they got good sonar and intelligence equipment on the submarines, and they can go to like an area of the cabin, listen to their conversation. Something to think about. So what else can I think about? Oh, by the way, next question. Do you do you think they should get rid of the 15 drink package uh, for a 3 day or 4 day cruise? Absolutely, absolutely. Because here's the trouble I have with those 3 or 4 day or 5 day cruises. If anybody buys the drink package, because these are first time cruisers, and they buy the drink package, they're gonna be cheap. And basically, they're gonna say, well, if I'm having this drink package, I don't drink at least 10 or 15. And basically, these guys are first time cruisers, and they cannot handle the liquor, and especially you going on a cruise, and you buy the drink package for 3 or 4 days, you can't handle the liquor, you get the flight, you be banned for life. So yes, I recommend that the cruise lines drop the 15 the drink package for for shorter cruises. Now a 7 day cruise or a 10 day cruise, yeah, you'd be fine. You just gotta know when to sink in. Uh, by the way, it's 15 limit. Now on Royal Caribbean, they don't have it. It's unlimited. I mean, what for example, on Royal Caribbean where me and my financial advisor were on that cruise, it's unlimited. We can start using that because we got the unlimited drink package. So as soon as he got on the cruise ship, we just started drinking. We just started drinking like we were in the Navy. Let's just say my financial advisor. I got the I have the video. I have video evidence. I have video evidence that his first day I did drink all the drinks was not a good thing. But just say definition of anyway, so what else is going on? So as I was saying, guys, don't forget. By the way, if you're getting ready to fly out this weekend, but it's gonna be crazy during the Gulf of Mexico, um, especially if you're going to cruise out of Tampa, um, New Orleans, and Galveston. You're gonna have some rough seas. You're gonna actually have some rough seas this weekend. For the people that are coming back, um, today is Tuesday. So people are not coming back to like Friday or Saturday or Sunday out to Galveston. You might have some delays because the high winds and all that good stuff. Yes, we got 8 people in here. We got 8 people. Thank you guys for coming in today. Today all day. What else we got to talk about? Well, anyways, here's so basically the facts are it's down. As far as being a solo cruiser, a lot of people don't understand what is a solo cruiser. Solo cruiser if you go on a cruise by yourself, which should be a felony. Just saying, it should be a felony. I have to pay them. Another time making the money, damn, I don't have to. Why do I have to do it? Because I'm single. Oh, by the way, hold on. I gotta wake myself up. Give me just a second. I gotta wake myself up. This So as you know, the stars and the seas are coming to Florida to be here next couple of days. The godmother of the stars and the sea is none other than Diana Ross. Yes, Diana Ross is supreme. Diana Ross helped Michael Jackson. Yes, she is the godmother of the stars of the sea. They're gonna do a ceremony, working out for the next couple of weeks. Uh, if you want to know that, stars of the sea will be going to Port Canaveral. Icon class ship. That will be. That's also on my bucket list. If they put one in the Galveston, which we don't know. We don't know they're going to do that. Hold on. Let's see. What is the name of the third icon class ship? All right, Bria. All right. All this. No. Hold on. One more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. This is serious. Got this from uh, Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean third class icon class ship is named Legend of the Sea. Legend, Legend of the Sea. According to cruise critic, uh, is to be scheduled to debut in 2026. It's the year of my birthday. It's the year of my 60th birthday. And please, they didn't say what the port is, but the Legend of the Sea will be here next year. So July of 2026. Let's see. Wow. All right, so the Legend of the Sea will be the third icon ship, and I'm looking, and this is another breaking news. Royal Caribbean plans to have at least 4 icon-class ships, which include the Icon of the Sea, Stars of the Sea, Legend of the Sea, into the service 2026, and unnamed Far from the Sea service in 2027. So they're building every new icon-class ship every year. So, okay, so let me do this again. Icon class, Icon, Star, Legend, and then unnamed fourth one. Now the third one and the fourth one. The question is, which icon class will be going to Galveston? Will it be the third one? Or will it be the Legend of the Sea or the unnamed one? You know what? This is just me. This is just me, and I wish they would have done it. I wish the Stars and the Seas would have went to Texas because we got the Lone Star State, Stars of the Seas. They go together. They go together. Stars and the Seas, Lone Star State. This is what together. I just put it up there. Lone Star State, which is Texas. The Stars of the Seas is the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, and she goes down. That's just me. I'm just saying. It's just me. I'm just saying. It's one of those things you're going to say, wow, so, yeah. So, let me see here. All right, we're going to move this one. No, we got some news, man. I'm getting tired. Okay, so a lot of people want to know. Yes, Royal Caribbean has ordered a 7th Oasis class ship. a seventh. That should be joining the fleet in 2028. So, they're building the Legend of the Sea. That should be coming out next year. The fourth one will be coming out 2027. And then another Oasis class ship will be coming out 28. Not been announced. So they're going to have at least 7 Oasis class ships, at least 4 Icon class ships, and Carnival is being, I'm telling you, Carnival is being spanked right now. They're getting the ass bit by Royal Caribbean. Needless to say, I just said that Carnival is getting left in the dust. Royal Caribbean is building a ship every year. I think Royal Caribbean covered the fastest in debt. Carnival, you know what? Because Carnival is using those old style ships. They don't do any dry docks as much as Royal Caribbean is building their ships. That's one of the reasons why I think my next cruise would not be Carnival. It would not be Carnival because I can't go back to a smaller ship. So MSC will be my next cruise. Icon class will be the one on the bucket list. That will be now. I'm just saying. I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Can't do a marathon. We'll go ahead and do this. Let's get to. I'm getting ready to get out of here. So later on this evening, we got a couple people coming out tonight. We have Coach Cruz. We're coming on 7 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern. So, yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Coach Cruz, and then after that, Ocean will be coming on, and then my girl, Natural Nurse Nancy will end the night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. And she does the show. She does the show. She has 50, 60, 70 people watching it. She's been doing it for a couple of years. Maybe I'll get back up there. I don't know. I do not know about that. So, I'll get ready to get out of here, but guys, don't forget tomorrow. We'll keep you up to date with the latest news information. If that tropical wave will turn into a tropical storm. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the weather delays for people to come on a cruise. Going to Galveston. Just in case, check out the weather report in New Jersey. They're still under. They got a hit last night. So I don't know about their cruise delay. Oh, I need to check. You know what? I need to check that out. So this next couple of days can be critical. If you go on a cruise, you go on a flight, be careful. By the way, TSA, you don't have to take off your shoes anymore. Don't have to take off your shoes on TSA. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get rid of it. Because I'm sorry what you do when you start to eat. You eat. Okay, let's see. I think it's good. All right, guys, I want to get out of here. I'd like to thank everybody for being here in Vacation Nation. This is for DV22, my files. Everybody else, thank you guys. Bye. Keep me praying for Gavin Noah. Got down in prayers. I will talk to you on Facebook to see how you're doing. Because that's what I do. Guys, don't forget tomorrow, same time. Same channel. Same face. By the way, you might see me on earlier. So that's why you need to, I won't announce it. I might be coming in earlier tomorrow. I want to try to touch my finger and do a workout. See what I'm saying. What in the world? I got to man it. Y'all told me to do it. So I'll be your father if I get trouble. I think everybody coming. Don't forget. He said, don't forget, do not drink and drive. Do not hang around and never have to do it. Always, always, always take this one. Peace out. Deuces. And we out.